and energy level, 20% increase. I always wanted a thing called tuna sashimi. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, Tunia back again. Well, I haven't done a pickups video for quite a while, so I thought I'd do a pickups video. I've picked up quite a bit of stuff actually since last time I've been on, so I'm probably going to have to do this in 2 parts or whatever, because this video is going to be too long otherwise. So I thought I'd just do what I've picked up for the PC Engine since last time I did a video, which was probably November last year, so it's been a little while. I haven't picked up a crazy amount for the PC Engine, but it's going to look like it's a crazy amount, but I didn't actually pay that much for it. So I think what we'll start off with is my Everdrive. Already had Everdrive, but if anyone's actually interested, this is a Everdrive 2.2, I believe, no, 2.1. And if you notice on top of there, I've got a Perspex cover on the top of it, which is pretty nice. This comes from Chris's website himself. It does fit quite nice. You can get to the button on the reset on it, which is quite cool. There's plenty of room for the actual SD card, which is by here. I don't know if I can move this and go a little bit closer. You can see how it fits on. I think it was about 12 quid this was from his actual website. It says it only works on the Everdrive 2.2, but it does actually work on the 2.1. The only thing I would say about it though is when I got it, these holes by here weren't actually, they were drilled out, but they'd left the plastic sort of over sort of bit drill stuff inside the hole, so I had to get a Dremel and drill the holes back out to get it to fit. But apart from that, it's pretty nice. It fits with screws. There's little, I don't know if you can see, there's like little plastic washers per there, and it screws into the actual Everdrive circuit board itself. Yeah, it does the job. It's quite nice. It's clear, which is pretty cool, so you can still see all the circuit board. So if you are after a cover for your Everdrive to cover all the circuit board, have a look on Chris's website himself. You can see the website actually on the board, as you see there, chris.com. Now have a look on his website, and these are £12. Like I said, it does work on the 2.1, even though it doesn't say. So that's pretty much my first pickup, which I'll just put over here. Right then, I think we'll go on to a magazine. I bought, I was looking on eBay, and I found one of the PC Engine CD-ROM capsule magazines, full Japanese magazines, pretty nice. Like I said, these things are obviously getting a bit rare. It's got some nice stuff on PC Engine. It's got some nice artwork on the games and loads of fun there. Obviously you can't read this in Japanese, but it's got all sort of really nice stuff. I got some really nice Nickers magazine as well, considering. Got really cool adverts and things like that, which is pretty nice. So that's the magazine, but also it came with the original catalogue CDs, so the hyper catalogues, which has got a load of demo discs and stuff on it, as you can see on the back. Which is pretty cool, because I've only ever seen copies of these. I've never actually seen the originals of them, but yeah, this comes with the demo CD as well, just in really nice nick. So I picked that up. It was a £5 it was, so you know, it wasn't crazy in price. The other things I picked up, I joined up to Shopping Mall Japan, because I'd picked up a PC Engine briefcase. Actually, just the briefcase on its own, which this houses the CD-ROM and the white PC Engine. I picked up the briefcase for 40 quid, posted. It's in really nice nick. It's got the top cover and everything. What I've done is I've RGB converted the briefcase model, which has got a really nice output on it as well. It's really clean sort of RGB has come out on this, which is really nice. But then I had to pick up a white PC Engine and a CD-ROM unit. So I managed to pick up a white PC Engine on eBay. So I'll open this up. That comes off. So I managed to pick up a white PC Engine on eBay. It was 50 quid. It's really nice as well. It's not too yellow. It's a tiny bit yellow, but not much. Works lovely. But I needed the CD-ROM, and these are pretty much like rock and roll shit to get hold of. Very difficult to get hold of. So I was searching on Shopping Mall Japan, and I thought, right, they are selling on there. So I bid on a small lot on there, which included the CD-ROM unit. It included, which I'll show you now, included the Tenaco or Tenaco was whatever memory unit, and it included another white PC Engine, which I've got here. So it was just the CD-ROM on its own and these, and I had a pretty good deal. I won it on Yahoo Japan for about 30 quid, plus then you have to pay double postage and you have to pay their fees and send it over. So it was all a bit of a package sort of deal I had. But the CD-ROM didn't work. It came on, but that was it. It didn't actually do anything. So I had a bit of a pot round with it today, and the middle gear, which is a well-known problem with these, the middle gear had gone really yellow and really soft. You could pretty much put your nail into it. So I took that gear off. It's got like a little retaining clip. You take the clip off. Got to be careful with that. Mine's is tiny, and I'd already pre-bought replacement gears for it. So there's a guy on eBay from China actually selling replacement gears. So I replaced the gear and it works perfect, which is fantastic. So now I actually have a PC Engine briefcase setup, which is pretty nice. So I can add that to my PC Engine collection. I give it a little bit of a clean. It's nice and white on top. It doesn't show, so it is a little bit yellow on the front, but apart from that, it's in pretty nice nick. Like I said, I've given this a clean up. It does have a few yellow bits, but this works perfect as well, which is pretty nice. And this works perfect. So that was that pickup. So now I've completed my briefcase model. Actually, what I'll do is I'll put this case on because I don't want to break the case, which it looks pretty nice with the case. And if none of you ever known, they call it the briefcase model because underneath is a little handle, and you can carry it like a briefcase, which is pretty cool. So you can, the handle, carry it like a briefcase. So that was that. Also, in that shopping mall auction I did, I sort of combined a few things together. I picked up myself the PC Engine arcade stick, the Hori one, the fighting stick PC. This, you may notice, this looks slightly different to what you normally would do. So what I did with this was, as soon as I had it, I was looking at where the joystick, the actual bits click into the joystick. I was thinking, I wonder if you can fit a different stick in here. So I opened it up. Oh, by the way, this was brand new as well, which I had it for 20 quid plus the fees and everything, because no one bid on it. It's brand new in the box, never been opened, which is pretty amazing considering these are full metal as well. But I was wondering if you could fit an arcade stick in here, and funny enough, exactly the right holes to fit a Shimizu LS32 in here. So, which is what I've done, and I put a blue bubble top on the top of that. So I've got a really nice arcade stick in here. These buttons are 30mm arcade buttons. They're not as good as the arcade buttons, but there is a circuit board underneath here on top of the buttons. It is possible to replace them. You just have to desolder the circuit board, take the buttons out, buy some replacement buttons, pop them in, and put the circuit board back on, which I may do at some point. I might try and match up the same colours and get myself some Shimizu buttons. I say these ones are not super sensitive, but they do the job, and it's got loads of auto fires and stuff. The other thing I did is I put some neoprene on the bottom of it, so pretty much it doesn't slip off your lap. But to fit the LS32, I don't know whether you can see it. Yeah, you are. To fit the LS32 in, the bottom of the stick actually rubs against the metal bottom of the stick. So it's the same on my Dreamcast stick. What I had to do, I had to bash the bottom of this stick out a little bit. So I just carefully sort of knocked it out with a sort of like a ball-pointed hammer, and now it fits lovely. And obviously with that on, it doesn't affect it, and doesn't affect you when you're sitting on your lap or wherever. So yeah, so basically that's the PC Engine Arcade 6-button stick, which is quite nice. I don't know how many games use this. I know Street Fighter does, and there's a Kabuki Clash type game that uses it, which is actually a pretty nice beat 'em up. You need an arcade card to play it, which I do have. But and I got my obligatory 1-player 100 yen stickers. Got to have them on all my joysticks. So that was a really nice pickup as well. So the CD-ROM unit, the PC Engine, the memory bank, and a brand new Hori arcade stick, all together with postage and everything, cost me about 120 quid, and pretty nice. They mark the parcel down as well, which is lovely. So that's that. I'll put that over here. Right then, games now. I was pretty lucky. Gumtree of all places, I found a big box of PC Engine games on Gumtree, and I only paid 45 quid for it. And there was a box of 67 or something like games altogether. I've taken out everything that I haven't got in my collection and kept them all. And I've still got 20 odd games. I've chucked them on eBay, and if I can get some money back from, you know, all the better, and they didn't cost me that much. Unfortunately, a lot of them are Japanese RPGs, but I love the PC Engine that much. I'm willing to collect a load of stuff, so I'll just run through them quickly. Some of these I don't actually know the names. So Dragon Slayer, all these discs as well, they're in really nice nick, and some of them got posters and all sorts of things on the inside, which is really nice. See, all the discs are in lovely nick as well, so I had that. I picked up that. I have no idea what it is. These are all CD-ROM games, by the way. I have no idea what that is. That's another game I haven't got a clue what it is. Doesn't say much on the back. It looks like a bit of a Mahjong game on the back, but I had that. Like I said, with PC Engine, I got loads of games anyway, but I wanted to keep whatever. Cosmic Fantasy 2. It's a pretty nice RPG. Generation something. I think this is like some weird school dating sim. You know, pretty crap. Bit of hentai bit going on there. This is, I think this is part of the Kabuki Cash sort of Far East of Eden games. What's pretty nice about this, it's got a really cool sticker on the back of it, and it comes with a really nice sort of poster as well, which is pretty cool, so I had that. The other Kabuki Far East of Eden sort of game, that's another RPG. I also had Naragari Trendy, whatever that is. I say I haven't played half of these yet. I picked up, God knows, I think it's one of the Idle games. Yeah, it is. It's one of the Idle games. Yarawa, whatever that is. Like I said, you know, a lot of these aren't RPGs, and I'd probably never play them, but it's 45 quid for the whole lot, a big box of games. I suppose couldn't really say no for that, really. And there was a few pretty nice games in here as well, which made it sort of worth me doing. Emerald Dragon, very nice as well. I think this one might, yeah, this one's got like a map inside it, which is pretty nice. So Emerald Dragon. I also have one of the, I think this is one of the Nabunga games, strategy sort of RPG type things. So that's pretty cool. JB Arham Harold Murder Club. Never really played any of these. I heard they're supposed to be good. They're like full motion sort of games. Yeah, Psychic Detective. I have no idea. Mr. Shachibashi, Gakien, looks like an idle game to me. Babel RPG. I had Where in the World is Carmen San Diego. Naxat Soft, I have no idea. I have no idea what this game is. It doesn't give me any sort of a clue, but whatever that is. This is another one of those. Was it something? Can't remember. Neo Generation something 2. Is that one? That's the sequel to the one I just showed you. Far East of Eden. Maru. I had about 7 or 8 of these actually in the box, but there's that. IQ Panic. Wizardry 5. I can't remember exactly what this is, but I think this is like a card collecting game. I can't remember what the characters. They used the Wonder Boy 2 on the PC Engine. Uses characters from this. They were like an art sticker collection. They were in Japan. What's that one? Legend of the Heroes 2. So there's another one that comes with a nice poster. I think this one is Legend of the Heroes. I think. No, maybe not. I'm not sure. Nothing English on there, so I'm not entirely sure. Who knows? Something 2. Another one of the Idol games. Some really weird, creepy looking old dude in the background, which is a bit odd. I have no idea what that's about, but on the back you got some Idol on the back and some very strange anime. Who knows? I have no idea. Cosmic Fantasy 3, really nice artwork on this one. I don't think it comes with a poster or anything, but the disc is wicked as well. Power Golf 2, I did want to actually pick this up. I quite like Power Golf, it's quite good. Strange it is, I'm not really into sports games, but I do quite like golf games, and this one's pretty nice on CD. Rama Half. I used to have Rama Half 2 as well. Very, very strange game, very strange anime as well, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I used to quite like play that quite a lot back in the day when I had a PC Engine. I haven't tried this yet. Pretty cool cover, and it looks some sort of action game on the back. I'm not entirely sure, but it looks a bit like, I don't know, it looks a bit like Spellmaster, or I don't know. So I haven't actually tried that yet, but that looks interesting. I do like the F1 Circus games on the PC Engine, and this is the only one I didn't have. So that's F1 Circus Special, pole to pole, which is pretty cool. These are like top-down racing games. They're really hard as well, really fast. This is another nice one. Like I say, you don't really need Japanese to play it, but I had Neo Nectris as well. Really like the original PC Engine card version, and this one's pretty nice. Pity it hasn't got a front cover, but it does have the back cover. Wonder Boy 3, Monster Layer. I say on your own, this game literally goes for about 40 quid on its own. Pity I didn't have a cover with it, it was just a plain disc. It was a little bit scratched, but it's amazing what a bit of Brasso and a bit of rubbing it onto your discs will actually clean them up. So that's a good tip for you guys. If you do want to take scratches out of a disc, buy yourself some Brasso and a rag, and then just polish it up with a bit of Brasso, and you'd be surprised what it works like. Pumping World, or Pang, was in there as well, which is pretty nice. Altered Beast, which is awesome. No, it's not the best version in the world, but it's still pretty nice on CD. I had 04 Champ. It's like some racing game. Complete. And it had, I can't remember what this game is. It's some sort of cartoony type soccer game. I can't remember the name of it, by Naxat Soft, which is pretty cool. So that was my PC Engine bundle. But I also separately picked up, I don't think I showed you this before in a video, but I actually paid decent money for this, as you would do. But Gradius 2 on the PC Engine, which is fantastic. Really good version of the arcade as well, and it is starting to shoot up in price. So I managed to pick this up for about 30 quid posted, but a lot of people on eBay and on Yahoo Japan, this game's getting a little bit pricey these days. So I thought I'd go out my way and try and pick this up before it goes crazy in price. So that's pretty much my PC Engine haul. It looks a bit crazy, all the amount of stuff in it, but I didn't pay too much for it. And I am planning as well. My Soldier 9 is broke at the moment. I'm waiting for a new part for it. But I am planning at the moment to use this and convert this. I'm going to use the connector, and I'm going to convert this to RGB, so you can plug this in the back of any just normal standard PC Engine and get RGB out on it. So I'm not sure whether I'll keep that other white PC Engine and this, or maybe RGB it, check some of my double games with it and flog it on eBay. I'm not quite sure yet, but I'm going to RGB convert it first, just for the hell of it. So guys, that's my PC Engine pickup. A lot of the other stuff I picked up were I picked up another console. I picked up a load of games, a lot of PS4 games, which I've been playing through at the moment as well. So I may do a video on them as well. But that's my PC Engine haul at the moment. And as you do know, I love a bit of PC Engine. So I'll probably catch you in the next vid, guys. So bye now.